Hi, I'm Samantha McDouglas from thebridgeteachers.com. Come look over my shoulder at a defense problem.
On this hand, we're going to be focusing on determining the shape of the hidden hands and keeping track of that shape. This is an incredibly difficult skill to learn, and it only gets better with practice. There are 3 moments that can really stand out and help you with this. And the first is the auction. So let's look at the auction. West was the dealer, and it went pass, pass, pass. Our hand opened 1 club, showing 3 or more clubs and an opening hand or better. West bid 1 spade, showing 5 or more spades, and 8 to 16 points. Our partner bid 2 hearts, showing 5 or more hearts. They would have doubled if they only had 4, and 9 or more points. Now we know it's not or more because partner did pass. East bid 2 spades. In our system, this would be level of the fit, showing exactly 3 spades and 0 to 9 points. At this point, the North-South partnership had a misunderstanding. South made what they thought was a support double. So they thought that the double was showing 3-card support for partner's heart suit. North thought that this was a penalty double because the partnership wasn't playing support doubles this high. Mistakes are going to happen. It's what you do after the mistake that defines you. So if we had a game, if we were making 4 hearts, we need to set 2 spades, and not just 1 or 2 tricks, but 3. Now, if we didn't have a game, setting 2 spades, even 1 trick will probably be enough. Because it's possible that we had a game and missed it, it is important to set this contract as much as we can. So before a card is ever played, we already know a lot about the shape of the hidden hands. Now, the second piece of information is going to come from what partner leads. And in this case, partner's lead is very informative. What do we think the 6 of clubs is? There are 2 possibilities. It is low from an honor, which is the possibility that I would go with, or it is a singleton. It cannot be a doubleton, because our agreement is that with a doubleton, we will lead the top card, and we know the 6 is a low card because we can see the 5, the 4, the 3, and the 2. So this couldn't be a doubleton because it can't be the top card. It could be a singleton, which is possible, or it could be low from an honor where partner has 3 or 4 clubs with an honor. But actually, if we think about this for a moment, we know how many clubs partner has. How many clubs does partner have? 3. Because we know where the ace is. Where is the ace? It's in the west hand. There is no way that partner would have led the 6, holding the ace, the king, the 7, and the 6. Typically, in a suit contract, partner will not underlead an ace when they don't have the king, which puts the ace in the west hand, which means that partner has 3, almost certainly the king, the 7, and the 6. So before a card has ever been played, we actually have a very clear picture of the club suit. Now we are making a couple of assumptions, but they're pretty likely. We also can make some educated guesses about the major suits. How many spades do we think partner has? 2. Assuming that West has 5, that means that we have 3, dummy has 3, and North has 2. Also, knowing that North has 5 hearts, how many hearts do we think that West has? 3. If partner has exactly 5, then the suit is 5 in partner's hand, 3 in West, 3 in our hand, and 2 in East. Now, of course, both West and partner could have more of the suit, but they have at least promised 5. Assuming that they both have exactly 5, we actually know the exact shape of both hands. What is the exact shape of the West hand? West has 5 spades, 3 hearts, 1 club, and 4 diamonds. This means that partner shape is 2 spades, 5 hearts, 3 clubs, and 3 diamonds. Before we've ever played a card, we have visualized the shape of the hidden hands. Now, there is some flexibility here. So as we play the hand, you need to take a moment to confirm. But one of the ways that we are able to remember things is by thinking about them ahead of time. And then when it is revealed to be correct or information is suddenly known for certain, we can take a moment and sort of bring that home. So let's do that with this hand. We're going to play it as it was played. Mistakes were made. I obviously would not have played the 10 of clubs here, knowing what we know about the club suit, and especially with the 9 being in dummy. But this is how the hand played, and we are going to go through it. Now this trick should tell us the exact distribution of the spade suit, because now we know that West did not have 6, which means that it was in fact 5 in West, 2 in partner's hand, 3 in East, and 3 in our hand. It's possible West had 4 spades, but it's unlikely. Our hand now made an error. I would have cashed the 10 of spades. But our hand led the 6 of hearts, declarer played the 9, partner played the jack, and won the trick. Partner now led the 7 of clubs, declarer played the 3, we played the jack, again this is incorrect, and declarer trumped. So it's important, again, at these moments where things are revealed to be true or not, that we take a moment and embrace that. So now we know the exact distribution of the club suit. It was originally 5 in dummy, 4 in our hand, 3 in partner's hand, and 1 in the West hand. How many clubs are outstanding? There is 1 club. It is the king, and it is in partner's hand. How many trumps are outstanding? 2. Are they higher or lower than the 10? They are lower. Kudos to you if you know they are the 7 and the 5, but the important piece of information is knowing how many and knowing whether they are higher or lower. At this point in time, declarer led the 2 of diamonds, partner played the 8, declarer played the queen, and we won the king. Now our hand cashed the 10 of spades, which, as I said, I would have done earlier, but that's okay, they did it now, and this confirms for certain the distribution of the spade suit because partner has shown out. So it's worth taking a moment here and saying, how many spades does the West hand have left? Only 1. So we're using a combination of techniques. We thought about all of these suits ahead of time. When things became revealed because someone has shown out, we're confirming that information and taking a moment to solidify it in our heads, kind of like repeating a name to yourself when you're first introduced to someone at a party. You're just taking that moment to really imprint the information. Our hand now led the King of Hearts, which is a good lead, and the 10 of hearts, which confirms the exact distribution of the heart suit. Because West has played 3 hearts, we now know that the heart suit was originally exactly what we thought. 5 in partner's hand, 2 in dummy, 3 in our hand, and 3 in the West hand. Because we have confirmed the club suit, the heart suit, and the spade suit, we know exactly how many diamonds West started with. 4. And because we've been paying attention, how many diamonds they have now. 3. We know that West has 1 good spade and 3 diamonds. We don't know whether or not the diamonds are good. Obviously, our ace is the high diamond, but we don't know about the other 2 diamonds. Partner now led another heart. Our hand discarded the 8 of clubs, declarer trumped, and led a diamond. Our hand won the ace and is now on lead. And this is the moment where we have a chance to take the rest of the tricks or not take any more tricks. It all comes down to you. Which of these 2 5s are you going to lead? The 5 of clubs. If the only suit that you paid attention to was the clubs, you actually could come up with this answer because you know that partner has the king of clubs left. But if you've been counting the whole hand, you know exactly what everyone has. What do they have? Not the high cards, although we do need to know about the king of clubs, but what is the shape of the hidden hands right now? West has 2 diamonds. Partner has the good king of clubs and a good heart, and not any more trump. Let's look at this hand. If you lead the 5 of diamonds, declarer is going to win both of these tricks. Their 7 of diamonds is going to be good, and they will only go down 2. If we go back, if instead you lead the 5 of clubs, partner will take both of these tricks. There are no more trump. So partner 7 is going to win the trick. And this, down 4, is going to be a fantastic score. And you might think, well, but even down 2 would have been a good score because that's 500 points. But our vulnerable game is worth 600. So if we could make 4 hearts here, and we only set 2 spades 2 for 500, that's not going to be a good exchange because we'll only be getting 500 points instead of 600. But whether or not 4 hearts was making, 1100 is going to be a great score. Keeping track of the hand involves thinking about things ahead of time and thinking about important pieces of information that you get as you get them. The auction reveals almost everything about this hand. And then when partner leads the 6 of clubs, it fills in all the rest of the blanks. And we can figure out exactly what's going on in the club suit, and therefore almost exactly the shape of the hidden hands. And having done all of that work ahead of time helps us remember what's going on in each suit and allows us to play the right card on the 11th trick for a very, very nice score. Counting the hand is a difficult skill to develop, and the best way to get there is practice. Using hands like this, picking one thing to focus on at the table, and just working through trying to remember it. That's how you get better. Thank you. It's almost fall. Yay! I hope you're staying cool playing bridge. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps. See you next week.